When we began fostering dogs a little over 5 years ago, I could never have imagined where that journey would take me, how many good dogs I would meet, or that I would become one of those crazy dog people. Like a lot of people, I assumed someone else was fixing the situation of dogs dying in shelters. Living in the Northeast, there are lots of no-kill shelters. Sure, a few are inundated with pit bulls, but mostly stray dogs here are cared for and rehomed. We began fostering simply to find our next dog. But 177 dogs later, we still foster. Why? Because the need has never lessened. In the beginning, it was mostly fun, like getting a new dog every few weeks. I wrote about it on my blog, and the kids enjoyed most of the dogs, even when they destroyed their stuffed animals or chewed up their shoes. I joked that every busy mother should foster, if only so the dogs could teach her children to put their things away. I'm a writer, so naturally I wrote about the dogs, creating the blog Another Good Dog to tell the stories of all the dogs and our adventures with them. That blog became the basis for my book Another Good Dog, One Family and 50 Foster Dogs. Fostering was fun, and it seemed like something we would do as a family and to help rescue dogs. But then, the combination of fostering an extremely challenging dog and approaching our 100th foster forced me to finally ask, where are these dogs coming from? How is it, no matter how many dogs we rescue, there are even more in need? When I drove south the first time, I don't know what I expected. It sure wasn't what I found. The shelters were overcrowded, overwhelmed. The people I met were incredible, real-life heroes fighting so hard, and yet people didn't know about them. They didn't know what they were going through. I didn't know about them. And if I didn't know what was happening in the shelters, even though I had rescued more than 100 dogs by then, I knew that other people didn't know either. As we drove from shelter to shelter and met so many good dogs and incredible people working to save them, too often in vain, I kept asking, why isn't anyone doing something about this? How can this be happening? I knew that there were bigger organizations working on the problem, but it was not happening fast enough. Sure, the numbers have been lowered significantly in the last decade, but they seem to have leveled off. Shelter after shelter, the same sad situation. Too many dogs, not enough time, not enough help. We are a country of dog-loving people. The dogs you are seeing right now, they are loved immensely. I asked for pictures, hoping I could gather 100 to make this little video. Instead, in just 2 days, I had over 300. The problem of unwanted dogs suffering and dying in this country doesn't exist because people don't care. Clearly we do. It exists because people don't know. And I intend to tell them. That's why I wrote 100 Dogs and Counting. That's why I still visit shelters to share their stories. It's why I will continue to look for a bigger microphone from which to share my message. Help me share the story. This is fixable. I saw it in Cheatham County, Tennessee, and Anderson County, South Carolina, and in Chilton County, Alabama, places where the decision was made to save every adoptable dog, and then they did, despite enormous challenges. There are workable solutions, but nothing will change until everyone is aware of the situation. They need to know. We can fix this. I believe that with every ounce of my being. I hope you'll help me so that every dog, no matter where they were born, will know the love that you see in these pictures. Read the book, follow and share the Facebook page 100 Dogs and Counting, but most of all, please tell someone else. We can fix this.